Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me just double check that everything is working, and then we will begin. But in the meantime, how are you? What have you been up to? Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I think we might be good to go. Half expecting K-pop music. I kind of thought you guys might, but you know me. All right. Hold on. I think we're good to go. Let's move over here. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How are you today? Daz was here before the stream started. Emers was also here before the stream started. But welcome in. Let's see. Madrigal, hello. Sassy, welcome in. Bear, hello. Yimit. Gigi, hello. I thought about playing something from the soundtrack, but then I was like, I don't want that to mess with my Spotify recommended. Jet likes to do his own thing. Beginning to think you hated the movie and didn't want to listen. No. Called it. No, I didn't hate the movie. No, I thought, for those who don't know, we just watched K-pop Demon Hunters in the Discord. My overall, wow, my overall thoughts are, it wasn't bad. I think the music, I could take or leave. I liked the combat and the animation of the movie. Like, I think generally the character expressions were good. I still don't like the beginning eating scene. I don't know why. I just don't like it. But everything else was good. Like I like the over-the-top expressions. And like the doctor scene or whatever, or like the herbal medicine person. Like, those facial expressions were good. And yeah, I generally like the characters. I really like the combat scenes. I thought were very well done, and I like that. Need to find myself a new fourth favorite streamer. I'm sorry, Daz. So everything has a place. You can turn that off from your recommended. I do that all the time with playlists I use for the kids. Well, I wasn't going to make a playlist out of it, was the thing. I was just gonna like play a song, and I don't know if you can do that just from playing a song. But how'd the doctor know she'd never go to the bathhouse with them? I felt like, I don't know if this is true or not. I thought the guy's voice sounded like the demon's voice, like the big demon. But that doesn't explain why he wouldn't have known that. Because, well, maybe. I mean, he doesn't know that she was half demon, but maybe they did recon. Maybe they have reconnaissance. Or is that a widely known thing? I don't know. Don't think it was. I don't think so either, but I was just like, his voice sounds so similar. I actually thought that was going to be a reveal because it also worked out that the boy band had also been there. So I was like, oh, maybe that's like a connection or like, you know, something like that. Yeah, my thoughts on the movie were animation was fantastic. Love the characters and the music, but to me, the story felt like it was cut down. I think so. I think it does feel short. I think that's why I would say I like the main characters. I didn't really feel like I cared about the boy band characters at all. And I think part of that's because it was like, feels like real short, which I think, I don't know what they would have been able to do with it, like to make it, to flesh it out more, I guess. Unless they did like a show. Obviously, they have announced that they're making like a K-pop Demon Hunters 2. You hated the animation. Is that true, Daz? Why do you think the boy... yeah, because they had their picture. Oh, that's fair. I thought maybe those were all customers, but like he didn't get a photo with them, but like but yeah, that makes sense. I just thought like his explanation for having a poster of them like so fast was just kind of like cartoon logic, sort of like, wow, somehow in like between here and there, he's already like set them up like with the picture. But yeah, that's fair. Good point. I didn't even think about that. I just thought, oh, these are all his customers or whatever. Like the stuff with her stepmom felt thrown in, could have been padded out a little better, and she immediately opened up to the demon guy. That felt very yeah. That's why his photo fell off. Terrible Photoshop. Yeah, I did think that was funny. Really, that's interesting. What did you like about it? Is it the like kind of faux stop motion? Because it's like it's not stop motion, obviously, but it's like faux, where it's like it's missing frames, kind of like, is that it? Or I feel like yeah, I will say, like, for those that know me, I do enjoy Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I feel like this reminds me a little bit of that in a way, like, you know, a little bit of a mix between like, it's obviously not a 1-for-1, but like Buffy is like, you know, she has sort of the, you know, the weight of the world on her shoulders, but is like, she just wants to be a normal girl. But Buffy isn't half demon or anything, but is an outcast because she is special. Like, she is a slayer, which gives her some abilities and stuff. But so in a way, this sort of like reminded me of that in like a loose format, and I do like that. Like, I liked that, the character aspect of that. Obviously, Rumi's not trying to be normal because she's a K-pop star, but you know, she's just trying to live her normal life, anyways. It's a bit much for my little brain. I get it. It makes it look like a comic book. It's sort of like, I've seen a lot more movies kind of do that, and even actually some video games have started doing that more. Do you like stop motion movies, Daz? Like Nightmare Before Christmas, Kubo, that's another one. I was like, there are other stop motion movies. I can't think of any names. Isle of Dogs is great. Isle of Dogs is, did you notice they threw in a Vegeta face? Did they? Can you post that in the Discord? Isle of Dogs is great. Kubo is a fantastic movie. Tim Burton things, yeah, I don't mind them. Okay, I was curious if like, because I know like YV has said that he like just doesn't like stop motion movies, or like Cheese, Wallace and Gromit. There we go. Or like, because I think he mentioned he doesn't like Wallace and Gromit, and he doesn't like stop motion. So I didn't know if like you also didn't like stop motion. Because I would say like the animation is very like stop motion inspired in terms of like the fact that it's like missing frames, and it's like their movement isn't smooth. It's like choppy to kind of give that like, you know, they're moving it and whatever. But do you notice the boys animated moved faster? No, I didn't. I didn't notice that at all. Why do you? No, well, he's never mentioned cheese. I'm fairly positive he likes cheese. I don't know if he loves cheese, but but he doesn't like Wallace and Gromit or stop motion. Oh, that is a very Vegeta face. I didn't notice that, but that is very funny. Excuse me. You'll have to watch it again to see it. I don't know if I'll watch it again. I will watch whenever there's the sequel. I'll watch that for sure. But yeah, I don't know if I'll watch it again. I generally liked the story overall. And like I also hope there's more combat in the next one. I want to see more fighting. Wallace, Gromit, get off my cheese. They had a reply to mobile. Oh, they like you can see like replied to. Incredible. Imagine. Apparently they also said that stream streaks are now working on mobile. Like you should be able to see that normally. But I don't know if that's true. I never really use mobile very often. I'll only use mobile if I'm like I've decided that I'm going to make coffee in the middle of someone's stream, and I'll like take my phone to the kitchen, but that's pretty much the only reason. You have to watch it again. This time, think of every song is about Rumi, which Takedown alluded to. I feel like I picked up on that. Generally, I mean, I think maybe not like the first song, but like I was like listening to the words and so I was like, I was understanding. I think I understood that it was very like, what's the word? Like, not autobiographical, but like it was about, like it was like a musical. It was like a lot of character exposition within the song. And there's something I was about to say about that. Oh, I was gonna say, I will say I thought the lyrics were probably better than anything that Taylor Swift has put out in the last 48 hours. And then you can also compare to coming out. Or I could kind of see that. Dang, sorry. I kind of was getting that while it was, especially when she was talking to the, not mom, friend of mom, parent knowing but not wanting to reveal. It kind of reminded me of like, X. Which movie is that? X2? Or the one with or is that the first X-Men with Iceman and his mom is like, "Have you tried not being a mutant?" But Here we go. Sorry. I apologies to any Swifties, but not really. I'm just trying to start a beef with the Swifties. I think that's what I'm missing in my streaming career is a beef. I need a beef with the fandom, and so I feel like I'm picking on the Swifties now. Gay is fine, just not in this family. Themes were strong in my family. Oh no. Genu. What about Genu? Emmers? Alex McBen, welcome in. We just watched K-pop Demon Hunters in the Discords. We're just talking about that. But how are you, Alex? What was I gonna say? Anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to start a beef with the Swifties. Not sure if you were asking who the main guy was from Saja Boys. Don't mind me. Oh. I don't think so. I might have I think I did reference him earlier and I didn't know his name, so that is helpful. I haven't seen it. It was one of our stretch goals. People were really love it, and so they were like, you need to watch it. So I just watched. So we're kind of talking about it. So we have said some spoilers, so I apologize if it's spoilery. If you're like wanting to see it. But I don't know. I don't know how desperate you are to see K-pop Demon Hunters. I thought I would get the same thing with my dad, but he accepted me right away. Oh, that's awesome, Bear. But what have you been up to, Alex? How are you doing? What was I gonna say? But yeah, I would say like music was okay. You know, the music wasn't bad. It wasn't like, you know, a Taylor Swift album that's come out in 48 hours. But I don't know if I'd go out of my way to like listen to it like a lot or again. But I would say like I think like the acting was good. The voice acting was very good. I did like again I enjoyed the character moments and like, you know, I thought it was very like animation wise, the characters were very expressive and like in like emotional moments or whatever, you could definitely see that. They spent obviously a lot of time making sure that the characters looked really good. Would I ever watch it again? I mean, if it was on, I guess. I wouldn't like leave, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna like go out of my way to watch it again. To be fair, there's only a few things that I watch over and over again, and it's usually like years in between before I do. Unless it's something like random movie to pull this out of, but like Memento or something where it's like, oh, now that I know this twist at the end, I'm going to rewatch the movie so I can see it all like, you know, unfold again. Like I that's really the only time where I'm like, I will watch something again immediately. But yeah, I don't know. I don't foresee myself watching it again anytime soon. Oh, I was going to mention that. Sleeping in and changing clocks. That's right. You guys are... Daz, you too. You... moved ahead. You moved ahead in time. That's right. We're currently closer in time, but we won't be in November. Yeah, it's still, I think I saw something on Reddit about the time change or something. I guess because they were saying that in Brisbane, which doesn't change their time. Sometimes phones and stuff will still change over, and so they were just like, someone made a post about make sure you double check what time it is. But so I was like, oh wait, yeah, that's right. You guys have time change. That's right. So we're technically closer now by an hour until November, and then we won't be. But when it changes over, I'll be in Australia, so it won't even matter to me. So Sussy the bird and Derpy is the cat. Is that actually their names? And they're the best. I liked their design. Their character design is very cool. I'm sure we'll get more of them in the sequel. Oh, is that in Queensland? Oops, I told someone wrong. Yeah, I guess Queensland doesn't get their times changed. Lego, welcome in. Just setting up for the lurkies. If the real Lego were here, he'd be disappointed too. Amazing. Yes, that's their real name. Amazing. One, I love that you're doing that for Lego, Daz. That's very adorable. At the border, your phone can randomly change. It's super annoying. It makes you very late or very early. That is unfortunate. Yeah, pretty much everywhere here in the States does, except for like Arizona, I believe. Sussy is very sassy, and I'm here for it. That's true. Their character designs were great. I really liked Derpy. A very, very cool animation. Lots of detail, but still kind of like very cartoonish. Really, really liked that. I'm kind of surprised they didn't die. I mean, like most of the, like all of, like, Derpy and Sussy, I guess, have zero attachment to their old friends. Are they just their own thing? Are they just sort of like, they were just along for the ride, kind of like they didn't actually have any attachment to the boy band? I need to watch it again to catch all the stuff I inevitably missed. Fair. They remind me of the dog from Coco. I never watched Coco. There's a lot I haven't watched. I haven't watched Tangled, Coco. I'm sure there's other things. Moana, 1 or 2. Is 2 even out yet? The 2 release? Anyway, I will say I like when we hit daylight savings, because YV's streams start an hour earlier for me. So they start at like 12:30 instead of 1:30. Coco is very good. I think you'd like that one. I've heard good things. I just haven't watched it. I just haven't had, still haven't sat down and watched it. Spy Kids, never watched Spy Kids. But yeah, I would say, I mean, like, it definitely wasn't a bad movie. I think if somebody I know was like into K-pop and they hadn't watched it, I'd be like, you should watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Frank Kretz on Spindle, love it. What did you think, Sassy? I was obsessed with Spy Kids, got super into gadgets. That's amazing. Yeah, I never watched it for some reason. But chat actually bought me all of the movies, but I just haven't watched it. I have all the movies on DVD now. That was like my second or third year or something of streaming. I can't remember when that was. But at some point, somebody sent me all of the Spy Kids movies. what was I gonna say? I was really into the one Harriet the Spy movie. I think that's why I like detective stuff partially also. 2 is pretty interesting as well. I've seen pictures and the thumb people, that seems weird. That seems weird. Also, in my head, I get Spy Kids and Shark Boy and Lava Girl confused. Very good game. I got lost a few times or took a bit to figure out what I was supposed to do next, but otherwise I loved it. Yeah, it looked like an interesting game. Yes, someone. Was it you, Sassy? No one ever fessed up to it, and I never actually knew. So I don't actually know who sent it. I actually don't know who sent it. That's why I just said chat, because I was like, I still don't know. It was sent anonymously, and when I asked, no one fessed up to it. It's long enough, so I'll pass it. Okay, so it was you? Okay, amazing. Thank you, Sassy. That's very funny. I was like, at the time, I was like, I don't know. And I can't tell if I'm supposed to know or not, but I definitely didn't. It was Mr. Panda. Oh, that makes sense. He was a big fan of it. That makes sense. Well, tell Mr. Panda thank you. More specifically. I'm sure I said thank you at the time, but I even remember we were playing Captain Toad, which is great. You did. Yeah, I'm sure I did, but I was like, more specifically. But by the way, we have 6 days until the farewell stream. So next Friday. Saturday for the Aussies. I think he enjoyed being anonymous. Fair. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people like being anonymous for stuff, but I like to say thank you, But yeah, 6 days till the farewell stream next Friday. Have zero plans for that. We'll just kind of see what happens. And then a couple days later, I leave and I go to Australia. Feels weird. But yeah, that's happening very soon. I've been delaying on putting in one last Amazon order. I need to do it. I need to do it today. But I'll do it after stream. I just keep being like, what if I forget something? I need to, but I can put multiple orders. I don't know why I'm like stressed about it, but if we happen to unlock the 12-hour stream, would it be Friday into Saturday or all day Friday? Well, it would be like all day Friday. I think I would start early on Friday maybe so that I'm not going crazy late. But it'd probably be an all day Friday thing, because if I did overnight, most of that time people would be asleep. So it'll probably still end up being a later stream overall, but like I'd probably start earlier so that way we end more at a time where people are still around. Got that anxious, excited feeling. I've got like at times I'm excited, at times I'm very anxious. I would say probably leaning more towards anxious, because it doesn't quite feel real to me. I don't think I will be. I honestly don't know. I feel like I'll be excited when I arrive, like when I land. I don't know if I'll have excitement on my actual like trip. I think I'll be buzzing because I'll be like, I don't want to like miss any flights. I don't want to like, what if I do, like, I need to make sure I talk to the right people. I need to make sure I'm at the gate. I can't, you know, I'll be doing a lot of that stuff. So I don't know if I'll actually like be excited until I'm either like on the last flight or once I've landed. It's like something on my tongue. Apparently this is Visit Australia time because another streamer is about to go. Oh, who? Well, do I know them? Everyone's going to go visit Australia. I do? Oh, no way! Emmett's going? Oh, lovely. Where's he headed? That's very funny. That's very cool. I hope he has... No idea. Very cool. Well, I hope he has a wonderful trip. When is he going? I found out through a different stream. I love that you're learning about your brother elsewhere. He doesn't tell me these things. Amazing. I love that. Well, I hope he has a wonderful time. But yeah, I would say I am still nervous. Still, he's going in November though. I'll still be there in November. But, but yeah. How long? I'm in Australia for like 3-ish weeks. A little over 3 weeks. I'll be back here by mid-November. Yeah, well, I was sort of like, I mean, you know, took us a while to like, you know, reach this goal, and it's going to be a long flight. Might as well like stay over there as long as I can. You know, so yeah, so I'm there as long as I could be, you know, without annoying everybody there. So, G, welcome in. How are you? That's why I go home for like 2 weeks every 2-3 years. Just make it worth the trip. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. Because again, also, I don't know if I'll ever be back there again. I, you know, don't know if I'll ever see these people again. So I'm like, all right, while I'm gonna stay there for a while and, you know, hopefully make the most of it. Because yeah, it's a long trip and, you know, expensive also. So, you know, yeah, just trying to make the most of it. But, well, heck, maybe you both will be there at the same time. That'd be so funny. You'll have to let me know. I will, in November, I'll only be in Brisbane. So, if he's in Brisbane, it'd be very funny to run into him. How are you? Doing pretty good. We just watched K-pop Demon Hunters in the Discord. I was my first time watching it. And then we're just here chatting. We kind of recapped it. You know, gave my thoughts and stuff. But a lot of people here had watched it before and were excited about me watching it. But yeah, we have 6 days until the last stream before I go on my Australia trip. And then I have a couple of days before I go, and then I travel. And then I'm in Australia for a bit. Crazy. But yeah, I will say, like, right now it feels weird because it doesn't feel real. Like, it doesn't feel like it's around the corner. So, so yeah, I think at most I feel a little anxious about like some logistics and like planning some stuff, and when I think about the day-to-day stuff that I'm there, I start getting a little anxious. But yeah, I think it doesn't quite feel real. Um, so like when I talk about plans, I start getting a little excited, or like, oh, that'll be so fun to like hold a koala or like whatever. That stuff gets me excited, but yeah, that's sort of where I'm at. I'm the opposite. What do you mean? Making plans gives me a stomach ache. Well, it's I haven't really like made plans really. Like I have a general skeleton of where I'm going to be and when. But like I haven't really figured out like the details of that, if that makes sense. So that sort of like, I think if I were doing that, that would make things more stressful. I would say like the most stressful thing right now is I'm still trying to figure out some hotels and stuff. And so like when I sit down and like go through that sort of the like, that stuff isn't fun. And that stresses me out a bit. But for me, it's a lot of, oh, hey, I'm here from X to X. Let me know if you want to hang. And then it's 10 people messaging me when to meet up. And I'm like, I changed my mind. Yeah, okay, so that's, you see, so that's sort of the like, that would also stress me out, I think, because I want to make people happy. But also, like, you know, that part can be stressful. But I don't plan really. The biggest like social engagement I think I have is that me and Yv are gonna run into Daz and Lego. I think that is like the biggest group that I will be around probably. Otherwise, like it's going to be fairly like, you know, fairly small, I think. So I'm and I think it kind of helps also that like a lot of Aussies that I know don't live where I'm going. So like there's not like a lot of people that I'm having to like figure out like how am I going to see everybody and whatever, or like, you know, I remember when I was initially planning the trip, I was like, maybe I'll plan like one big thing in Brisbane or something, and then just be like, everyone can come. But I think I've decided against that. I think I'm going to plan a couple of things while I'm there, but I'm not gonna just have like a open like whatever everyone come, because I just don't think that'd be fun, you know. And a lot of, man, I should try to see them at least once more because I don't want them to feel like I don't care to see them. Yeah, that's fair. And I went to stay at 3 different cities to see more people. Oh my goodness, Emmers. 2 different states. Please send help. Yeah. I just, you know, I don't know. I just say no. or just avoid planning something, cuz that stuff is like, you know, I think it helps that like I resolved this problem by wanting to visit nature. Fair. It can help if it's sort of like you don't have something planned and it's like, here's what we're doing. You guys can join us if you want, you know, so that way it's like off of you from having to plan everything. But I think it helps me that it's like my main plan is like for all of the trip is like my main plan is I'm gonna be hanging out with Yv, and then there are gonna be some times where I'll have free time and can go do something else, or like you know, it just kind of like makes some of that a little bit easier, because I'm going into it not being like, okay, I need to see everybody. There's really like a couple of days where it's open where I'm like, I'll have to figure out like when I'm gonna do this. visit. What do you mean, Des? I should plan one big thing. On second thought, I would hate that. Never mind. I mean, because I was planning initially on doing like in Queensland, being like, okay, well, while I'm there, I can just do like one big thing, and then like that sort of like everyone who wants to see me can just come to that, and then whatever. But then I was like, I don't know if I would have fun. I don't know if like, because I'd feel like I need to entertain people. And that doesn't sound so like I'm much more of like a smaller groups type of person, just kind of chill, relax and whatever. And so like, I don't know. So yeah, the planning some of that isn't like, so like I'm going into a lot of these things like detail free. Like we have a general outline. Like I know when we're going to New South Wales and but I don't have like a plan for like day to day. I have like where we're staying, but like again, I'm not like, like, while I'm in this place, for example, the we're spending one night in Sydney. I don't know what we're doing there. I'm sure part of me is like, why he's been there. I'm sure he'll have something or will want to do stuff. But like, and part of me is like, I'm sure I'm like, I would like to see visually the opera house. I don't know if we're going, like, I don't know if I care if we go into the opera house. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind it. Like, it'd be neat to see what's inside, because I have zero idea what's inside. For all I imagine it looks like a giant seashell inside, because that's what the building reminds me of. But there's just a giant crab that lives inside the seashell. But like I'm not like, as I just want to see it and I'd be very happy. But I don't have like, besides that, there's not like, oh right, we have an 8 a.m. wake up. At 9 we have to be somewhere, at 10 like this or that. So like I think that's gonna help general like stress feels. Well, let me see something. I just realized, I think, yeah, Yellow Taxi Go Vroom started. For some reason, my Steam Deck will just start, and I don't know what actually does it, but anyway, I heard like additional percussion in the song, and I was like, that's not there. What's going on? Hey, want to go on a trip? Tokyo trip? No, I want to go into the Japanese woods. That would be amazing. I mean, depending on which woods. My dream is an Airbnb in an ancient town or a cabin in the woods. I do not want too much city. Fair. Yeah, that's fair. I live Anchorage is very, it is the largest city here, but it is not a very big city. Brisbane looks huge. And what's funny is like, I think like YV has described Newcastle as like I feel like he's described it as like either a small city or a town. Fairly positive Newcastle is larger than Anchorage. So I'm sort of like, this is going to be funny to see the like what I'm used to, You should totally just stay a night here. We already have hotels. It's easy enough. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure. And that's the thing is like, I don't have to, like, I'm very content, like, not doing a lot. I'm not so, like, I've said the trip for me is like seeing people, hanging out with people. Like that's the thing that's going to make this trip. It's not so much the like, what are we doing? Like, what? Okay, if we're not, you know, it's not the itinerary that I really care about. There are some things that, like, logistically you have to like look at and be like, okay, so, you know, where are we going? When are we going to the zoo? When are we going to, you know, that kind of. We've like figured that out. Um, like we figured out when I'm going to the Australia Zoo. Um, Generally, we have like a weekend that we've chosen for that, um, but like, you know, I don't know what time we're going. I don't know how long we're staying there. I don't know what else we're doing. Like, you know, I don't really know the full plan there. But that, like, I'm kind of okay with that. I'm like, you know, as long as I'm spending time with people, I'll be fine. So it's like it's gonna be wonderful to hang out with Daz and Lego of Ralphie. I believe I should be meeting Alex along the way while we're going to New South Wales, which would be very fun. So I'm sure while I'm in Brisbane, I'll meet Ross DTD and one of their other friends, Space Broncos. But you know, like, I have very loose plans, and that's fine. Like, you know, I don't have to figure it all out. To me, the stressful part is like I still have to figure out some Brisbane hotels and where to stay and whatever. So like that stuff isn't fun, but you know, because part of me is like, I look at a hotel and I'm like, what if like it's just these reviews are all fake? What if the reviews are fake? What if this place is terrible and I'm staying here multiple days? What do I do? I'm not driving to Sydney. Plus, Ralph can't sit. Yeah, that's fair. A friend of mine literally bought a bunch of property behind his house, parents' house in the woods. And after he clears some of it, he's gonna hide a cabin out there. That's amazing, Emers. That would be lovely. That would be very lovely. Newcastle's a city for sure. How large? How many people live in Newcastle? 176,000 people. Really? That actually seems smaller than I imagined. No, that's a lie. That's the Google AI lied to me. According to Wikipedia, the population is almost 700,000. So the city of Newcastle has the population of the state of Alaska. Consider that. Because it's about Anchorage is about 500,000 people. And I believe the state is about 700,000 people. This one said, I searched for Newcastle, New South Wales, and it told me 176,000. But looking at the Wikipedia page, it says a different number. With all this fear, I'm amazed you can leave the house. I mean, I don't really. That's the thing, Lego. I don't. I'm very much an indoor boy, usually. You know. I don't mind like hikes, and I don't mind like going outside, but that's not the most fun for me. I like being inside. I like being where it's cozy. I don't really like go do things. Prefer the indoors. So I think that's also why I'm like, I don't necessarily need a plan or to be doing stuff in order to know that I'll be like fine, or like that I'll have fun like on the trip. Like I told Yvie a long time ago, I was like, If I was like, if at any point you're just like, I just want to go back to the hotel and nap for a bit, I'll be like, excellent. We can play games while we're there, or watch a movie or something. I will be totally fine with that. So, yeah, I'm just not very like, I don't need to do a lot to entertain myself. So, but yeah, predominantly I'm an indoor boy. That's why I also like, I get my groceries delivered to me. Just because I'm like, do I have to go out? No? Excellent. Let's just get it delivered, and I don't have to interact with anybody. I can do stuff while somebody is shopping for me. I love it. I promise I'm extroverted. It's just, I would rather be spending time with people that I know, if that makes sense. I don't want to just go out and talk with random people. I'd rather talk with people that I know. But it's also why I'll warn you. I've been told that I am much quieter in person, or like well, I'm sure people have said that before to me, but I am much quieter in person than I am here. So, you know, expect, keep your expectations low for now, and then we'll, so that when you meet me, you're like, oh, okay, he really is fourth. is what you guys will think. But what else? Anyway, it doesn't feel real that we're just less than 2 weeks or something. By this time, I will be in Australia in 2 weeks. So, YV yesterday sent me a message saying something like, it's wild that I'll be here in 2 weeks. And I was like, yeah, it doesn't quite feel real to me at this point. I was like, does it feel weird that I'm going to be there? And he was like, no, not really. Or he was like, not to me. And I was like, I've given you no reason to be this confident. That it's all gonna go over smoothly, or it's not going to be weird. I don't know why you're so calm. But anyway, yeah, trip around the corner. We still got some time. I don't know what we're playing next week. Today we will play more Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. You're a worry. I am a bit. And people should be worried. But I don't know what we're playing next week. Don't know what we're gonna do. I need to, by the way, the Steam sale ends the 6th. So if you haven't pulled the trigger on some games, now is the time. You have until the 6th. There's still some things I need to buy. They've just kind of been sitting in my cart. There was a game, there's actually a game that I kind of thought would be fun, if, to get some of the Aussies to play, because I think you can have up to 4 people. but I don't know if I'll do that or not. Gotta check my wish list again. I did get one game for under $5. What game did you get, Sassy? What'd you get? Rainbow Billy. Is that one of those old point and clicks? Oh, no. Wait. Have you talked about Rainbow Billy before? Did you play are there multiple games? Okay, yeah, that's why this sounds familiar. Yes. No. Okay. For some reason, I for sure you've mentioned it, so that's why I was like, it does sound familiar, but yeah, I haven't. I thought it was like one of the Freddy Fish. I played it on Game Pass. Okay. Right. Rip Game Pass. Yeah, I have a couple of cheap games on my wish list. Some very cheap games. So yeah, I'll probably get I'll get a bunch. I'll probably do that later today. Heaven's Vault is 75% off. I'll probably get that. That was the game that was very Chants of Sennaar-y. Anyway, lots of fun stuff. But okay, friends, let's go ahead and we are going to excuse me, we are going to get into the game. But first we have to run ads and stuff. So, if you need to stand up, stretch, get a snack, get a drink, now is the time to do so. And then we'll be back with some more Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom, which is a very fun platformer that I enjoyed yesterday. Very weird, but funny. We're not trying to 100% it, but I do like the levels and stuff, so we'll continue from there. But, friends, that is it for us not it for us today. I was just going to say that is it for us right now, because we're going BRB. So go stand up, stretch. We'll be back here. We'll be back here in just a couple of minutes. There you go. My buttons aren't working. BRB!
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
And welcome back, everybody. Dash, not even anonymous, Dash, thank you so much for $25, getting us closer to our Bob Ross paint-along stream, which would be, I think, very fun. So thank you very much. We'll get to that in a second, because we have to do something, but there was so much chat. Let me catch up, and then we will address that. Keeping Game Pass. Now I've already canceled it. Feel like Xbox keeps shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, that's fair. It does seem that way. They're kind of having a rough go of it. Sony made a comment about PS6 already, so that's made heaps nervous there too. Oh, I bet. The big companies are just getting excessively greedy, and I feel the world is getting fed up with it. Yeah, and games keep getting more expensive, and for, what is oftentimes like incomplete games or like games that are very broken still, and they want you to pre-order and all that sort of stuff. Something earlier that claims that Game Pass price hike is due to them losing $300 million on Call of Duty. I don't know the validity in that though. Interesting. That's why I lost interest in getting a Switch 2. Fair. I think we will get one for Pokemon maybe. Lego's huge into that stuff. Otherwise, Switch 2 has little interest from me. Consider it briefly for Mario Kart. Fair. I mostly got it because I was worried about tariffs. But yeah, I'm waiting for more to be released for sure. Never mind the $50 billion they spent to buy Activision Blizzard, but yeah, they got to raise some prices. Well, they also love sitting on like IPs for some reason and then just doing nothing with them. But if they released new Zelda or something, would have considered. Yeah, annoyed at these remakes that cost money. Also fair. 3 new missions in HD Zelda. Woo. Gosh, when Animal Crossing comes out, it's game over. That's all I'm gonna be playing. But Dash is what I'll say, because they're hyphen. Thank you so much for the $25, but it's dangerous to be so generous here. So dangerous. As much as we want a Bob Ross paint-along, it's dangerous because when somebody gives so much, sometimes
Suddenly,
there's...
things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway. A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake. Oh no.
Oh no.
You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter. Dash / hyphen. Thank you so much for the $25 towards our Bob Ross paint along stream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the kindness and generosity. You didn't need to do that. We are some odd number away from the goal. So thank you very much for being here and for helping us get closer. Today wasn't our day. Today wasn't the day. I can hear it. Music's great. OBS says we're in that scene. We're not in the scene, though. So we wait.
Ribbit.
We wait. Magical. Dang. Thank you for the 100 bits. Rip. Okay, we got it. Well, let's give it a second, and then we'll prime it. We'll try to see if we prime it, the scene change works. Maybe, Daz, it needed to be scared. Okay. We're here. We go to frog. We give it a second. Okay, we're back. And now, sometimes...
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside,
sometimes.
trees rustle and sway. A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake. Oh no.
Oh no?
You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter. Dash slash hyphen or whatever you want to be called. Thank you so much for the $25 towards our Bob Ross painting stream. You didn't need to do that, but thank you so much for the generosity. It's all going towards the trip. Wow! You guys crushed that. Look how fast that was. And we got frogs. We've got frogs now. They're dancing. They're spinning. They're jumping up and down. They're so excited for the big gifter. Just saved me from the big gifter. So thank you so much. Look at all these frogs everywhere. They're holding pizzas. They're wearing crowns and stuff. Thank you so much for saving me from the big gifter. At least I didn't get hit by a laser. Get out of here. Get out of here, frog. Get out of here. But thank you so much. Very much appreciate the generosity. Both Hyphen and Magical, thank you for the 100 bits when we failed. But boop boop. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for being here, everybody. Appreciate all of you. We're gonna be playing some more Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom today. I really liked it. I hope you did too. It's a very weird game. But weird in a very good way, I think. We did not get a lot of stuff here. Let's try to get a couple of more. We only have 3 out of 16 gears. Oh, there's one. How do I get up there? Oh, right. Let me help some people because we have, like, no time. I forget there's, like, a time limit in this level. Hello, pizza. Hey, they need me at Tonino's. They want to hire me. They say I have the qualities to satisfy the client's taste. What a compliment, right? My future is bright. There has to be something with those little, like, gas stations, but I'm not really sure what that is. OS Frog is why I had to get the frog jam. When I saw it at the pumpkin patch, I hope it's good. I hope it's good too. You have to tell us what that tastes like. I love that that's what inspired you. Okay. Oops. Oh no. Frog jams here, just so fun. That's so great. I don't know. Is that like fully a local jam? So there's one there. Oh. I don't have them in my cart now. What is this deal? This has to be something. Is this like if they die, does that help? I don't... What do you do? Oh! Oh, that's just a gear. I thought that was like... I thought I needed to do something to get it. Lol, 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 lol. I'm dumb. Where is this thing? Yeah, there's just one right here. Incredible. They're made at the orchard there. They have full thing where you can pay an entry fee to do all kinds of different activities, but you can also just go into the market area. That sounds fun. Really wanted to try some of the fruit sauces, but they all had garlic. No! I'm sorry.
Time extended.
That's a bummer. Why am I here? Think we can make it into that pipe? Do you think that's a secret? Oh! Oh! Michelle. Squit, squit, I crave cheese. I'm obsessed by cheese. Can you take me with you? I hope to find some cheese. I'll reward you. Will you take Michelle together with you to help him find cheese around the world? Michelle joined you in your adventure. If you go back to the main menu, Michelle will come back here. Okay. I need to take you to get cheese. Oh. So, I guess for the time being, any cheese we find... Any cheese I find, Michelle will pick up? Oh, there's cheese. Michelle, get the cheese. Michelle, there's cheese! There you go. Make all kinds of things. Jam, salsa, nut butters, fruit butters, salad dressings. They have a bakery, and you can also select a pumpkin from there. Oh, I was only in the market area. That sounds wonderful. I've wondered if it would be possible for me to get a hold of a pumpkin pie while in Oz. I feel like I doubt a lot of the Aussies have had a pumpkin pie. Like a legit pumpkin pie. I definitely don't know how to make them. We're going around. Are there any more gas station things?
Time extended.
Oh, there's one of those thingies. We helped the king already. Let's go, help somebody. Oh, you don't? Oh, interesting. I love pumpkin pie. So I had some Steam money remaining and went through my wish list, found a few good games to get at good discounts. What did you, what games did you get? Let us know.
Okay.
Oh, look, there's cheese.
Extended.
There's... Oh no. Happy Nuclear, I've never heard of it. Strange Jigsaws, which would I've heard of, and Child of Light. I feel like I own Child of Light, maybe.
Time extended.
Oh, I didn't even need that. Oh no. I think I own it. If you play it, y'all tell me if it's good. So, oh, there's another gas station. Nope, we've been there. So there's that. How do we get out there? Maybe. Come on. Oh, how did I do that? I'll have to try them out tomorrow. Mr. Panda found a new anime he wants us to watch. So I'm gonna go head out and hang out with him. Excellent. You'll have to tell us what the anime is later and if it was good. But a pumpkin ravioli in a sage butter sauce. Yes, please. That sounds good. I haven't had ravioli in a hot minute. Oh. Gosh. So I'm still cooking lunch. What are you having for lunch, Daz? Come on. How did I get... Oh, there we go. Okay, we can do that. There's another one over there. Hopefully... Pulled pork smash burgers? That sounds nom nom, Daz. That sounds so good. Oh, hold on, let's get this.
Time extended.
Come on. Come on, car. I only have 12 seconds. No! Alright, hold on. Let me help out this pizza real fast. Noise. Okay. I got this. A few more seconds. I like pulled pork and I like smash burgers. That's something I need to figure out, is when I'm gonna make burgers. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I get like so much height, I don't know what the difference is. Okay. We have 4 more. I know where one of them is. One of them's like in one of those little like mini game areas, pizza thing.
Time extended.
I still don't know how we're supposed to get across these things.
Time extended.
We found in another level there was like a button. But perfect. Where am I taking you? This guy just is trying to run me off the road. I think this is a reference to... There's that one pizza game where you play as like a possum. I was gonna say raccoon, but then it says possum this year. Oh no! It's okay. Okay, I think we have enough.
Time extended.
Where is the exit? We can continue on to the next set of levels. You're just with us now. Beep boop. Did you know you can perform a quick turn by holding both gas and brake while on the ground? This can be useful if you're turning on a tight curve. It will also slow you down to a stop. Oh! That's how you drift, I guess. Did you know any entity below 1.6 meters will always remind you how small it is? Works especially well for humans. I'm so small. What is 1.6 meters in feet? Oh. No! No! Okay. Anything but metric. Ah! 5'2". Okay, that's fair. I was gonna say it'd be funny because I always tell people that I'm short. I didn't know where 5'6" fell. 5'4". Interesting. Still shorter than me. 5'5" even. Now we're saying everything but my height. Wait, what was it? Once again, it said one. Wait, was it 1.6 meters? 1.4 meters? No. I'm forgetting what it said. I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness. This like jumping mechanic is so difficult. Okay. Okay. Ah! I am surprised I made that. I added 5 centimeters apparently. 5'2" then. Okay. This is all compared to me. Fair. Oh. But I'm still shorter than average. I don't remember why I put those spikes there, but now I'm unable to remove them. Each time I try touching them, I wake up in the center of the laboratory as if the world had just reset. I bet that would happen to me. What do you have to say? Beep boop. Did you know? You can perform a quick turn. I did talk to you. That's my bet. What about you? Small. Welcome to the simulation room. The simulatron lets you train yourself inside a super complex simulation. Challenge simulated ghosts to collect all fake gears in the shortest amount of time. Is this like... Oh, but there's 5 gears. There are gears up there. Gears of war. Oh, come on. There we go. Success. Okay, so I see. It's just you have to collect 5 to like submit your time or whatever. Although being short works out perfectly, or works out pretty well for roller derby, does it? Is it like, are you like faster or something? Okay, we're going to the Toastla's offices. New level unlocked. Let's go see Alien Mosk. Oh, everyone is like depressed. It's probably because it's raining oil or something. The green stuff. That's one of Toastla's offices. It's not our final destination, but I need you to sneak in and steal a blueprint. Don't worry, they stole that blueprint first from someone else. Okay. Small. Do you want to get back to the... Oh, no. Oh, cheese. Michelle, get that cheese. Cheese! Cheese, Gromit. I'm glad we don't have a timer. Don't buy Toastla's oil. It corrupts all vehicles. Don't tell anyone I told you that. Got ourselves a gear. I see green everywhere. Help. Oh. This music's very good. Kind of reminds me of something like from Hat in Time or something. Oh! Oh my gosh, I almost just fell with it. It's there. Is that a gear that I have to collect? No, but there's a gear inside of that gear. Oh no! What's that? A hat? Sure. I don't see what... Is that a bug? Oh, it's an alien. Sure, why not? Oh, can you take me back up top? More to do with hitting, blocking, skating, and derby. Position you squat down, not stand right. Oh, okay, so the person who can get the lowest is always going to cut on top. Oh, that's great. It's also much harder to hit me in when all of legal spots unless you can get down lower. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Interesting. That's very cool. I would never have known that. Come on. It's on cooldown. Maybe I need to... There we go. Okay. Now what? Maybe use this as a ramp. Oh gosh. When I didn't realize that was also ramp, we're good though. There's a gear up there. I don't know if we'll be able to get that. In North Carolina, we had someone on our team who's basically a human wrecking ball. She was almost 6 foot. She couldn't land a hit or knock me out of position. No way. Okay, so it is beneficial to be short then. That is very cool. Oh no. Oh. Oh my gosh, I almost did not make that. There's a bunny in there. No! But okay, there is like a checkpoint or something. I'm glad they added these. I see why there's so many now. is so you can do this now. Oh my gosh. I was not ready. Okay. Oh. Hey. Didn't mean to do this, but let's go, barely. Oh no. Oh, I think that's a return to checkpoint thing there. Yes. Barely made it. Oh, I should have waited. Yeah, there you are. Okay, 4 out of 7. No! That's a shame. I think I need to get... There's a... Actually, I don't know. Maybe we need to cut across or something. Careful. Careful. Struggle to get back up to the top. Yeah. Okay. Maybe... Maybe I can jump from here. Nice, okay. Oh no! No! Unbelievable. This part's so difficult. Ugh. I'm sad. This game is definitely like seems simple enough, but they've made it a challenge. I should have waited. I should have waited. That was on me. Hello? It's actually how the coach helped me get over the fear of being hit as a new skater. She paired me with the wrecking ball on the move, the couch drill. I thought I was gonna die. She told me not to even skate, just squat down into derby position and watch what happens. Oh, very cool. That's actually, that's very fun. How long did you do derby stuff? Wait. Uh. Alright. Back up there. Alright. I overshot it again. Unbelievable. Okay, so I have to remember either scoot back a bit or be ready to brake. Oh my gosh. I did that too early. It all feels very doable. It's just timing. Platforming in my platformer. Ah, I panicked. Oh gosh. Let's wait. Okay. Alright, let's scoot back a little bit. I'm an idiot. I made a mistake. Platforming? Not in my car sim. I started Fresh Meat in 2018, then COVID hit and shut everything down. Oh no. Went back for a while after, but it just got so expensive because practice was an hour away from where I live. Now I'm currently teamless because I left the state fair. Are you looking for a team? Oh no. Again, this all feels very doable. It's just... It's actually just being good, you know? Okay, look, there we go. Careful. Okay. Alright, line ourselves up. Feels about right. We'll wait for the next one. Okay. Oh my. Okay. All right. All right, so I'm here. Now what? Hello? There's a... Where am I supposed to go from here? Why am I here? When I see where I've missed some... If I go there, that'll get me that middle platform, but that doesn't reach anywhere. The little rat gets little sunglasses. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be here? Well, maybe this is how you get this one. Is... Careful. Okay, maybe that's the only reason why you're up here. Oh, oh, the camera changed. What is happening? Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they're aliens! I've realized. Can I hide? I usually hate games that have this like type of mechanic. Thanks to the Golden Spring, you are now invincible. No one will be able to stop you. Wanted. Hit me. Interesting that you can go back in there, but why? Oh, maybe if you go down? Maybe that's like if you're coming back down. Probably at some point, I do have to redo the whole stupid beginning teacher induction program that I had to do as a first, second year teacher in NC, but PA won't take that one. I have all kinds of extra pointless meetings. That's fair. So you're gonna be busy for a bit. That makes sense. Oh no! I didn't see you. Should we go this way? Can I? No, okay. I thought maybe I could climb up this wall. I was like, I don't see him. Maybe he's not there. He was right there. Maybe I need to go around the wall next time. Just a little guy. Oh my gosh. Somewhere gonna go around. Oh. Nice. Bzz, bzz. Okay, you might be working here, I think. I'll let you pass. It's probably because we got the hat. Enter the secret door in Tulsa's offices. Or maybe not. Or, well, actually, maybe it is because we got the hat. Is that all there is here? Hmm. Okay, so you can't do the jumpy thing here. Oh! Right. This is a ramp. Oh. Oh boy. What's that? Oh, it's for the bunny. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's fun. Whew. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh no. We unlocked a new level. Maurizio City. No. Let's keep going. There we go. Alien Mosk! At last, we finally meet. Are you here to stop me? Are you here for the blueprint for the Golden Spring? Come get it if you dare. Oh. No! Oh, this is gonna be difficult. I wish I could move the camera a bit more. There you are. Oh, there's a spring. No, I thought I could sneak around him. I could not. Got him. Let me be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Scooch. Scooch around him. Spring. Go away. Oh. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to take that. Come here. Curse you! Take the blueprint for the Golden Spring if you so much desire. Whatever. You'll never be able to stop my full plan. You'll never get me. He just ran out of the window. Wow. Oh, there he goes. There are things like, this is what classroom management is and how you do the basic task is so stupid. I figured those things out by this point in my career. I also have to have a mentor. My mentor has less years than I do. Oh, no. That is not fun. That's not good at all. Thanks to the Golden Spring, you should now be able to move across the spikes. Let me know if it still hurts a bit. Oh boy. This is my grandma's car. It has been possessed by the gears. That's why it looks like that. One day, once the invasion is over, I will revert it back to normal. I care about this car a lot. Okay. Like this lore we're getting. Hello, dog. Woof, 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 thank you. I was stuck in here for a long time. I can finally go home on Granny's Island. Woof, 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 come visit me. My house is shaped like a poop. Okay. Is there a... There's no... What is this? Huh. Hold on. Let's continue this way. $15 more for that. Oh, look. See, there are more of those. Okay, I think if we go here, it should save. The possessed car is kind of cool looking. Do you really? I know it did have a cool color scheme. Maurizio City. So I wonder if now we can get like Golden Springs or whatever. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not prepared mentally for another one of these levels, so we'll stop here. The time levels are always very stressful, I find. But yeah, we'll stop here. We did a lot with having the watch party before. But friends, oh, I don't know why my camera's choppy. Friends, thanks so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Very much appreciate it. Magical, thank you for the 100 bits. Very much appreciate it. And Anonymous, thank you for the $25, getting us closer to our goal. But friends, that is it for us today. Let me play some music. Something else. There we go. Have a great rest of your weekend. Yes, we probably won't stream tomorrow. So we'll be back on Monday with more of something. So I'll see you guys then. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.